It's Wednesday, middle of the week. Welcome to an Everything Stops for Tea live stream with me, BenidormscooterSue. At the moment, hi to Joanne and hi to KJE. Good afternoon, guys. Sorry about Monday that I just couldn't have done it. I was just too ill. I'm getting there. I've still got a cough. I am a bit better. I've had a bit of a funny stomach. I don't know what that's about. But it doesn't help with the weather being so up and down here. It's sunny, then it's cold, then it's wet. It's a bit all over the place at the minute here in Spain. But it's definitely warmer than it is back in the UK, I bet, guys. So who's got snow at the moment? Have you got your nice warm cup of coffee? And the boys are off out filming. I'm just waiting for the vouchers to come out tomorrow. They were saying the 15th they get released. I'll keep checking. As soon as they come out, I will try and get them downloaded, and then I can go and get my meat before all the mad rush starts, because it gets pretty chaotic. And I want to get €100 worth of meat at least. It'll cost me €50. Anshaw said hi Sue and chat, still snow and ice here. Just paid gas and electric for the month, £280. Awful, that's terrible. It's absolutely extortionate, that. Our government apparently, they're not doing it to the end of December, so it's not really going to help people out for Christmas. But they are going to look at the cost of living crisis here in Spain, looking at reducing the price of some food. So we'll see what happens. The trouble is they're going to tip off the supermarkets, and the supermarkets are just hike up the price first before reducing stuff. Joanne said it's -5 there. Oh my God, Joe. No, I don't think I could stand that. Excuse me a minute, guys. Don't want to get too warm. Sit here like a little granny. Right. Do you reckon, guys? Grandma Sue, how about that? Hello, me dears. Welcome to Grandma BenidormscooterSue. How are you all? Oh, I can remember when you could get a loaf of bread for 5 shillings. I don't think the neighbours like that. Joanne said she won't be in on Friday. No worries, Joanne. Thanks for letting me know. Oh, who watched the footy last night? Argentina got through. I feel a bit sorry for Croatia, but, you know, the better team won. And tonight, of course, France, Morocco. I would love to see Morocco get through, but I don't think so somehow. And Shaw said same here, Joanne, this morning. Temperature up now to -1. All right, okay, Joanne. I hope the day goes okay for you. I hope the weather picks up slightly. We'll be thinking of you, darling. Tanky Talks is in. Said hello, gang. Hi, Tanky. I'm glad you're in. Has your little cat Sully turned up yet? And Shaw said condolences, Joanne. Hope he gets a good send off. I'm sure we will, Joanne. So yeah, Tanky and Kimmy's little cat Sully has gone missing. He's been missing for a few weeks now. Says that's a negative, Sue. Been out searching for him. Right, Tanky, did you have Sully before you moved? And if so, have you thought of going back to your old place, looking round there? You wouldn't believe what homing instincts animals have got. I can remember before we had Marcus, we had a Labrador, black Labrador called Toby. And when we went away, Mike's dad and his stepmom Maggie always looked after him. So we'd gone away, I think we'd gone to Greece maybe. And Mike's dad were looking after him. Now, the day before we were due home, he says, yes, been and done that. Oh, God, I hope he turns up soon. Yeah, anyway, the day before we were due to come home, Mike's dad had took Toby for a walk up in the local woods by where he lived. And Toby had got off the lead and gone running after another dog and had run off. And his dad couldn't find him. He'd walked round for hours, drove round in the van, no sign. Panicking, not sure what to tell us. Anyway, on the night, starting to get dark, and Maggie heard a barking outside, opened front door, and there he was, sat there. Of course, they were thankful to see him. We come home the next day. His dad tells us what happened. Of course, we're happy to see the dog. The dog's happy to see us. We stop and have a bit of tea and go home on the night. Then we find out from our neighbour the next day that the dog apparently had, well, a dog very similar to Toby had been sat outside our flat. And it somehow seems to appear from bits and pieces that we got told and put together that he'd sort of retraced the way that we would have walked to go down to his dad's. He'd come out the other side of the woods, recognise the area and trace steps back to the flat. Then when he realised we weren't there, he'd traced his steps back up through town and back up to Mike's dad's. Absolutely amazing and unbelievable, really. Tanky Talk says, don't know if any of you know, but I'm walking with a limp and in a lot of pain as I was in a motorcycle accident on Saturday. No, we didn't. God, I hope you're right. And Shaw said, oh no, Tanky, was it ice that caused it? And Joanne said, what's everyone having for dinner tonight? We've got pie tonight. Probably do pie, tatties, carrots and gravy. Anshaw's having cottage pie. She's just made it. Had a baking morning today as well. Nice. So what happened, Tanky? How did it happen? Joanne loves cottage pie. Is cottage pie the one with cheese on? I know one's lamb and one's beef, isn't it? Shepherd's pie that's beef, I can't remember. Tanky Talk suggests, Anne, it was. I slid about 400 yards downhill with the bike on top of me. Oh God. Nasty. Did it do much damage to the bike? I can remember before we had Marcus and we used to have a little motorbike. I think we'd gone up where Mike used to work to pick his wages up, I can't remember now. But we were coming back down the hill and the bike went and I ended up sliding down the hill on my knees. My hands and knees, not funny. Joanne's having a slow cooked lamb shank with baby potatoes, veg and a lemon meringue pie for after. God, I haven't had lemon meringue pie for ages. Pardon me. I'm sure said, me too, Joanne, real comfort food. And Shaw said, lethal, that blooming ice. Hope you haven't got too many injuries. Was it naughty, Joanne? The message. Can't actually see it, it's just been hidden. It's unusual because normally you can pop them up. Joanne's blocked in thanks. Was it rude or just having a dig? Lamb shank. Do you want me to repeat it? Not if it's rude, no. If it was having a dig at me. Tanky Talk just really badly, internal bruising down my right side. Just been back out on the bike this morning. God, you're brave. Right, so it was rude then. Some sickos, isn't there? And Shaw said, Tanky, go carefully if it's still icy. Right, it's not worth the risk. There's one thing over here, I don't think we'll get any snow or ice. Might get a bit on the mountains, maybe. Oh, he didn't have a choice this morning as he had his induction for that job. Nice one. Did it go all right? Have you got a start date yet? Anne said it's black ice you have to be careful of. And Tanky's fixed the damage to the bike. Oh, good, so it weren't too bad. And he starts Friday, wicked. So hope you're healed up by then. somebody's not messing around my scooter. So I heard an alarm that sounds like mine. And Shaw said you need to fix the damage to your leg, thank you. Yeah, rest up a bit. Hi Stu, thank you very much. So guys, there's 28 in and 9 likes. So please, as I said, make sure that you're hitting that like. It does really help the channel. Tanky said, so do I. Sue, sleep's been uncomfortable for the past few nights, I bet. So guys, we have got a topic for today. And the topic is, just have a look because I can't remember. Yeah, that's what I thought it was. It's Christmas trees. Basically guys, when you get your Christmas tree, do you prefer artificial one or do you go for a real one? Do you like a little tree or do you have to have a big tree? Tanky's having spaghetti bolognese for dinner. I haven't had that for ages either. Anne Shaw said didn't sleep well, had restless legs all night. Me too, Anne. How strange is that? What do you do, Anne, when you get them? Apart from chop your legs off, do you get cramp as well? Anne Shaw has a real tree. I got some gel stuff from the indoor market and it's quite good. You know, I kind of massage it in. Strangely, it helps me sleep as well. I don't know whether it's like some kind of an aroma thing as well. I don't know. Joanne said always had a real one growing up. Now artificial due to vacuuming every day. Tanky wanted a real one, but Kimmy said no. Oh, probably wise with the kids being little still. I've got my little artificial one, we had it last year. And it was sat on the table last year. It's on the floor this year, so it looks a bit smaller. Anne Shaw said yes, cramp as well. Sue tried all sorts, but nothing seems to help. Joanne's got a 7-foot tree. Wow. I found warm milk as well. And sometimes I even get up and have a bowl of cereal. That helps. And I'm not keen on drinking plain milk. I'm thinking maybe I might see if I can get like a milkshake, some kind to drink at night. Tanky said Christmas special live tomorrow at 7 PM UK. Come and join in. Yeah, we'll try and pop on, Tanky. It all depends what's happening. Because Mad About Benidorm Jamie's over tomorrow for his birthday. So it depends whether we're out tomorrow night for that or not. Anne Shaw said real trees are expensive this year. I bet. And thanks for dropping Crazy Marcus's link. Do you stick to the traditional green tree? Or do you have white or, I don't know, purple, blue? So lots of different colour ones this year. Anne Shaw said a lot of hoovering, Joanne, damn needles. That's what I'd be worried about with a real tree. Mine would probably end up bald. Or the leaves will fall off just up before, like, Christmas. On Christmas Eve, it will suddenly shed. Tanky talks, the phone's about to die, so going to go big up Jones family and chat. Love to all. Thanks for popping in, Tanky. Take care. Give a hug to Kimmy, Anoya, Ania, and Joseph. And thank you for that as well, Stu. So come on, guys, hit that like. Still 28 showing, and only 10 have hit like. Christmas is coming. I'm not getting fat. Don't forget, I've got Super Chat as well, Super Stickers, and PayPal Me. I'll now be moaned at for mentioning it. I'm sure, said, remember as a kid my grandparents had real candles on the tree. How dangerous is that? Oh my God. Oh my God. I don't know. My little tree kind of lost the plot this year. It's meant to be like a pink and purple and red sort of tree. Like baubles and tinsel, and then the other little ornaments on it. It's ended up with gold tinsel and green tinsel with cherries and, I don't know, blue bauble tinsel. And said they had little holders that you clipped onto the branches. Nice. You know what? Joanne's is real, are red, gold and creamy and cream. Nice. Stu Westwood said, sorry Sue, gotta pick up Master Sounds from work in 5 minutes. Okay, no worries. Is he at the club? Thanks for the pictures as well. Thank you. You as Father Christmas before and after the beard. Loved them. Marcus thinks you look great. And it was lovely, the pictures that Kimmy posted and the little videos. And Noya sat with you, obviously not realising that you were Daddy. Lovely. Lovely pictures, lovely memories. And lovely to see her dancing and laughing with her mum, Kimmy. And she also, does Jamie arrived in Benidorm yet? No, he gets here about 11:15 in the morning tomorrow. So it'll be in good time for his birthday. Oh, right, yeah, that's right, yeah. Voluntary work at the church, yeah, I forgot. Nice one, Master Sounds. Does anybody have a theme, colour themes with their tree? Like Joanne said, red, gold and cream. Got little bits on there. And Shaw said, just wondering if there's any delays or hassle at the airports. I don't know. Really don't know what's going on with the strikes. I hope he gets here all right. It has been snowing in Newcastle as well. So, of course, there's the weather, the strikes, delays. a lot of things worthy, but, and I think there's quite a few coming as well. So I do hope it goes alright. You know, like when you can see a hair? Can't get it. When I set up my tree, we checked the lights, they worked. I put them on the tree and they didn't work. So I had to dash out and get more. I don't know, I think I got back 200 on the tree and it still don't look. Do we more? Can we remove this please and block her? Anne Shaw said it puts me off going anywhere. 6.5 hour delay coming back from Greece. Oh my God. I'd hate that. I can remember once we'd actually boarded the plane and its take-off time came and went and we're still on the runway. And people are wondering what's going on. And after a couple of hours, they actually let us off the plane. People wondering what was happening. And we were told there was another plane coming. We've got to wait for another plane to come. It was going to be a few hours. So we were actually given vouchers to get something to eat and a drink. I don't think it was a lot. It was only something like about €3 or €4 at the pound at the time, rather. But anyway, then found out that there'd been reports of there being a bomb on the plane. So the next plane arrived and I just did not want to get on it. I was like, no, I'm not going. Took a lot to actually get me on. And Shaw said shattered when we got back home at 9 the next morning. Went straight to bed. Terrible. Terrible. I just hope everything goes okay because, you know, it is actually his birthday tomorrow as well. So it will be a shame if, like, he didn't get through on time to enjoy his birthday. So we'll have to see what the plans are. Right, anyway, back to the topic of Christmas trees. Has anybody put anything special on their Christmas tree? Do you have a particular ornament maybe that means something to you? Maybe the tree's an old tree, handed down through the family maybe. Remember when we were kids, we had a tree that had been my nan's, absolutely loved it. It's a beautiful tree. All the branches fluffed up, it looked amazing once it was all set up. I'm sure said had some really bad delays in the past. Kept in airport all day, eventually took us off to the hotel. Happened more than once. Terrible. now worse. And I think it's worse getting delayed going out, because that eats into your holiday. Remember once we were supposed to actually got to the hotel on the morning. And we were just going to dump the bags and then go straight out, shorts, t-shirts, straight out. But we didn't get there till on the night. In fact, we were that late getting in on the night that we'd missed the evening meal. They were very good and did us some sandwiches and whatnot. But, you know, just kind of ruin it. And Shaw said we had a rooted tree that we kept digging up each year until it got huge. Excuse me, left in the garden when we moved. Oh, that would be nice, wouldn't it? Family tree every year. I don't like these sort of trees because you have to pull all the branches and spread them out, and I can never be bothered. And I leave it to the boys, and I've got a slight ball patch at the back. Still, it's at the back. I always like to sort of front the tree up, put more things on the front. The tree sort of against something. So has anybody got any special sort of ornaments that they put on the tree? Anne Shaw said arrived in Benidorm once 30 hours late. Oh my God, when we stayed in Villa de Mar. In-laws waiting for us, wondering where the hell we were. That's terrible, 30 hours late. You get something back for that though, wouldn't you? I'd have thought. Anne Shaw said ornaments come out year after year. I sold mine the other year when we went back to clear out the house. Just wasn't any way I could bring all that stuff over. Just bringing over the essential bits that we wanted. I had little Winnie the Pooh ones that my mum had bought when Marcus was a baby. Like little Eeyore and Piglet and Winnie the Pooh characters, Tigger. Had some beautiful, like, glass sort of ones. I don't even know where I got them from. Little fluffy angels I had. Of course, my light up houses, they got sold as well. My lights, my big tree. Kind of sad now. Made myself really sad now. That's daft, isn't it? I mean, of course, I used to love Christmas a bit more back then. Always did Christmas really big. I'd have stuff everywhere. Obviously, being in an apartment, you can't. Got a little bit of tinsel. Up on the shelf. And my tree. We haven't got anything up on the ceiling yet. We are on about doing it, but whether we do, probably put some coloured ribbon and hang some baubles off. And I keep thinking I'm going to have to get on with the Christmas clean up. The floor could do for sweep and a mop. Or the whole place could. Bedding needs doing, but we haven't really had a good sort of bedding drying down. I think I'm going to get up early tomorrow morning and just go through it. And short of compensation in the form of euros from travel company Sue. Still waiting for compensation from Jet2 for the delay from Greece. Good luck with that. Remember, we went to Greece and I absolutely wrecked my wheelchair. Was it Greece? No, it weren't. Tell a lie, it weren't Greece. It was here. It was here. It was Benidorm the one year. Remember, I had to go out and hire myself a scooter because they trashed my wheelchair so bad. They buggered up the wheel on it. All the arm was ripped. All the frame was bent. I had forms and everything. I took it. It was going to cost hundreds to get put right. And all they paid out was like £50. Absolutely disgraceful. King Charles III's in. He said, "Good afternoon, Sue." Good afternoon. How are you today? Hope you bought the corgis. So I am now scratching, trying to get the money together now so I can use these vouchers when they come. They're like, said they're going to be like £50 worth, well, €50 worth of vouchers. And what you do, whatever you spend, I think the minimum spend's €20. So if you use €20 worth of vouchers, you have to spend £20. Obviously, if you use all 50, then you'd have to spend €50 as well. But it is good. I did it in the summer, and I got €100 worth of meat. I think Mike got a few bits and bobs. He didn't use all these. I think we went and had a meal, actually, with Mike's. So I have got super chat and super stickers, guys. And I have got PayPal Me, which you'll find on the banner on my channel if you want to buy me a coffee. Or a Bailey's and Tia Maria, which I've been told, thanks Stu Westwood for that is a baby Guinness. Well, I wasn't drinking it in baby portions. Rather nice. And Shaw said, "That's good, Sue. Do you have to use them in the butcher's or supermarket?" There's certain stores that you can use them in. I did find, sadly, like the big supermarkets weren't doing them, but yeah, a lot of the butchers were doing them. I'm hoping the indoor market butcher will do them again this year. So I want to go down, get a big pack of bacon, see if I can get a turkey crown, pork joint and whatnot, and just stock up. Yeah, it is certain stores, closed stores as well, you can use them in. Quite a few of the Chinese shops take them. Some bars, some restaurants, I know. Bar 55 was doing them last year, so we went and had a meal. There's a place downstairs was taking them, but we went down and they were closed. And Shaw said meat from a proper butcher's usually better anyway. True. It's a shame that the little butcher up the top by us has gone. They used to be really good. I'll get like chicken breasts and they'd be huge. They would be too much worthy, you'd split them in half. So if you got 3 chicken breasts, you'd get 6 out of them easily. Same with the steak. The steak was massive. You could easily cut that in half and still have good portions. I know I asked him for some pork steaks the one day and they were thick. Great, but they were like that. Massive. Really sad he's gone. So you can use them to eat out as well, so Dan Shaw, yeah? Joanne said meat from the supermarkets are full of water, I find, yeah, and tend to be very bland as well. Not much taste in them. So I'm going to have to make a list later on of what I need to get because I'm bound to forget. I have got prawns for Christmas Day. So I've got my prawn cocktail sauce. I've got the garlic sauce for Marcus's. So they'll probably have garlic mushrooms. So I have to get them Christmas Eve. And Shaw said exactly, Joanne, bacon's one of the worst. Yeah, I find... I don't mind Spanish bacon, but I'd rather have English bacon. I do get English bacon for Mercadona. 6 slices to a pack, which does us. But it's very thin. Always feels a bit like wet and slimy. Like water in it. Do be further. But just I get a great big pack. I did last time and just split it up into bags. So I'm currently trying to clean out my freezer. I've got some stuff from out the top that I'm trying to thaw out. My ice box. I can thaw that out and then put it in with my cool bag, so that's ready for next year. And some drink things I had in there. They were meant to be like a coffee flavour, like kind of a slush, but they weren't that nice. Anne Shaw said, always get my bacon from the local butcher. He slices it to the thickness you want. Oh, nice. Remember once we went to Wales, I think it was Mike's dad's wedding, when he married Maggie. And before we come home, we went down the local post office and they did bacon and he sliced it in there. Oh my God, we had to get packs for everybody to take back. He actually run out. And Shaw said still has the rind on it. Oh, can't beat it. That's one thing about here, I haven't found pork yet. We're still with the crackling on. You must be able to get it because some places do it. Like you go for a meal, you can get pork crackling, but I haven't found it in shops yet or in butchers. I don't know. Maybe I need to ask, maybe I need to translate it. So there's just over 15 minutes left, guys. 24 people in and 11 likes. And Shaw said the crackling is better than the pork. Yeah, we used to go in the bar and they did their own pork scratchings in a jar. But yeah, we kind of can't go there now. So it's gone a bit overcast at the minute. One minute I'm hot, the next minute I'm cold. I hate this weather. Don't know what to do with myself. At least I feel a wee bit better today. Got me vitamins. Got some multivitamins, I cheated. I did get some orange juice though, for the vitamin C. The cough isn't as bad as it normally would be. I think I've got lucky this year. It's normally like coming down for cold. I thought I was going to have the cough for the next couple of weeks, which I usually do. Pardon me. And Shaw said a lot of the meat at my butcher's locally produced and prepared in the traditional way. Nice, very nice. I do find it hard with the Spanish butchers. With the one at the top gone, I went to another one over the back and I translated what I needed and gave it them, and they were babbling away in Spanish. Basically, thankfully this woman spoke a little bit of English and she kind of translated for them. And what they were saying was the list for me or was I getting it for somebody else? So I had to say, no, it's for me. You know, I've just translated it, and he went and done it. But I think they were kind of laughing. I don't know whether maybe my translation wasn't quite to speed. I did get what I wanted, but I remember the first time I bought meat from the indoor market. Oh my God. I got a chicken and he picked it up and he put it on the thing. And he went to wrap it up and I was like, no, like the head. And he's looking at me like, and I'm like, the head. And then he realised and just cut the head off in front of me and threw it in the bin. I was like, no. And then he looked at me and he was like, you want cream? And I was like, see. And he took the giblets and everything out for me. That's one thing. Has anybody, like, can you still get chickens with the giblets in? I really don't know. You used to get the turkeys, didn't you, with the giblets still? I used to hate them. And Shaw said the meat always looks good at the indoor market, Sue. I've even seen trotters in there. Don't get them here now. Oh no, I can eat trotters. And Joanne said yes, Sue. What, you can still get the chicken with giblets in? Oh, I went downstairs yesterday to the supermarket. I didn't know whether to cry, be sick, what to do. I was like going along looking in the freezers. And my eye was drawn to these things and I'm like, what are they? And they were baby pigs. Little suckling pigs, hold up baby pigs. And they were like sealed, like obviously like vacuum packed. There were loads of them in this freezer. I was like, oh my God. I mean, what would you do with them? Surely you'd have to have a spit roast to cook them. I don't know. And Shaw suggests Sue giblets in them here when you go down the farm to get one. Nice. I am hoping, of course, that I can get a turkey crown. Because the only sort of... You get turkey breast. I haven't actually seen any turkey crowns yet in the supermarkets. Hippoburne's got them stupid... It says polo, so it's chicken. They're like a roll. And then they're stuffed with things like you can have honey and summer. I think there's a cranberry one. And I was kind of tempted, and then I remembered, thankfully, in time that I had bought one before, and they're not that nice. And Shaw said you can get pig's head here, Sue, in certain butchers. Mike always wanted to get a pig's head for when we had the dog. I was like, no, you're not. There's no way. I like them pig's ear things like you could get from the pet stores. Not a pig's head. No, my granddad used to. When they had dogs, when they had Sam and Lassie, they used to get them pig's head each. Nah. I'd be scared I'd wake up and it'd be laying next to me in bloody bed. Oh, Twaddle. You want to know who Twaddle is? And Shaw said, Sue, you look horrified. Can make brawn easily with pig's head. It's lovely. No chance I could eat brawn. No, I couldn't even eat. Tripe. Ugh. The smell of tripe. When we used to get it for the dog, we used to have a guy that did like dog food. Like, he'd do frozen bags of different things like beef and lamb and rabbit and tripe. I hated tripe. Honest to God, I couldn't. Joanne said my dad loves pig's head and sheep's head. No. Right, yeah, I was telling you about Twaddlebrain. Benidorm Mad Mike. I'm down at the cash point earlier. And I've just come over by my scooter. I'm putting it away in my bag. Zipping up my bag. And as I turn round, someone just goes, like that. I thought it was somebody about to go from a bag and was about to thump on one. And it was Idiot Mike. Scared the bloody life out of me. Of course he thought it was hilarious. Imagine if I'd have whacked him one though. Speaking of which, it sounds like they're back. The happy duo. Laurel and Hardy have just returned. Good afternoon.
Afternoon, lazy.
Buenas tardes. I am not lazy. I've been and got your pop.
Oh.
And tea.
Oh.
And desserts.
Oh.
Show them on camera. I just have a picture in it.
Let me kill your son.
Oh, that wasn't on camera. I'm not sure. Oh, the suckling pig. Oh my God, they actually serve it up whole. This is what I was just telling you about, guys. That is just so gross. And the rest of it looks up. Look, you must be able to get a turkey crown, look. Where's this at anyway?
Consume.
Where's the turkey crown?
Alright.
Sue.
Hollow. Number 5 or number 6? What?
Mum's only got 5 minutes on there, you're dead.
76.99. 76.99. Are they taking the peewee?
Want a drink?
30. I can forget that.
Yeah, or coffee.
Okay, normal thing.
Them are disgusting. €80 for a turkey.
Stop moaning.
So what is it?
that big. It's not even proper turkey, it looks more like turkey ground. Anne Shaw said, Joanne, if you can't get over what it is, it's lovely. Oh, if you can get over what it is. I like trotters as well, and chittering, pig's intestines. Oh, please. Chittering, aren't them little bloody chicken feet? How on earth can anybody like them? There can't be anything on them. Anne Shaw said, hi Marcus, hi Mike, watched your vids earlier.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Anne Shaw said, it's beautiful, Sue, suckling pig. It probably is, but I wouldn't know what to do with the rest of the pig. It'd be alright if somebody else was cooking it.
I'll cook it then.
Joanne said, love pig's feet, and wrote, oh, come on.
Meaty.
And Anne Shaw said, you can eat every part of a pig. It's just making me feel ill now, guys. So I hope everybody's hit that like button that's in. And Shaw said, oh, so do I, Joanne, making me hungry. Oh. Maybe it's because you know what they are. Maybe if you didn't know what they were, you'd eat them. It's like I ate squid once because I didn't know what it was, and it was really, really nice. Although when I was expecting Marcus, I did go off squid. Here he is.
Sorry.
You all right, boys? You had a drink?
Yeah.
You see any fans?
Yeah.
Yeah. All filming.
Come and say hello, Marcus, to Joanne. Joanne said she shaves the hair off first. Yeah, I think Marcus needs his hair shaved off.
Well, Joanne shows her hair off.
No,
Hola.
off the pig feet, I think.
Oh, speak this.
And sure, so pig's tails, ears, the lot, exactly, Sue. If you didn't know what it was. I'm going to hit this pair in a minute.
You've had oxtail soup, ain't you, sir?
Huh?
You've had oxtail soup, haven't you?
Mm.
What do you think the tail bit comes in?
It's got a point.
That's it, I'm now off oxtail bird soup. And sure said Joanne, sometimes I pluck it with tweezers.
Oink, oink.
Poor little thing.
What's the pig's eyes on?
Huh?
What's the pig's eyes on?
Don't know. They eat sheep's eyes, don't they, Arabs?
I'm not an Arab.
Can remember once a friend of my dad's had said he'd had sheep's eyes. He said they were all right, but they were really, really chewy.
Different animal.
Why is every postie in the country the same? Huh?
-5 degrees and some postman still out in a pair of shorts.
Yeah. I think the posties must still be on strike because I've still had no mail.
You fucking months before we get mail.
I've given up hope. Can you stop swearing, please?
It'll be months before we get mail.
Mark Whittaker's in. Good afternoon, my friends.
That's all I did away with.
Afternoon, Mark. You've just caught it just in time before the end.
The end is 9.
Joanne said, I'm going to say bye, everyone. Take care and see you all next time. Keep warm. Right, yeah, take care, Joanne. All the best for Friday. We'll be thinking of you, sweetheart. And hopefully we'll see you on my stream on Sunday night on the Benidorm Ball at 7 p.m. UK time, 8 p.m. Spanish time. And I'll be back, of course, on Friday at 2 p.m. UK, 3 p.m. Spanish. And Shaw said, I've never eaten the ice, Sue. They'd be watching me. Joanne said thanks, Sue. See you Sunday. So I'm probably going to go off now and feed their faces. Mark Whitaker said, enjoy your day. Sorry I'm late. See you Sunday for Mike's stream. No worries, Mark. Take care. Have a good day. I hope you're not too cold there in Barnsley. And have you got snow? So I will see you all on Friday, guys. Take care. Stay safe. Good luck, Tanky, for Friday with your job as well, if you're still listening. And all the best, Joanne, for Friday. Take care, gang.